The problem is, it's not always tangible, right? Like if a guy walks up to you and grabs your tit, get the fuck out.
I'd box him.
Yeah, punch him straight. Well, you Meg Boxes. So, but,
in case you didn't know.
yeah. Go to Meg's Box. But
Jesus, that's one of those comments at the bar.
Exactly.
Go to Meg's Box.
But
All right, I'm gonna step. I'm gonna.
Yeah. Get out of this podcast.
86.
86 forever.
Your own podcast, Laurent.
Laurent gets canceled.
Anyway, if someone were to walk up to me and grab me.
Yeah.
Working overtime, serve beer at a Bushwick dive, just trying to stay alive, but it's so damn hard. But I will not worry, though life ain't going as I planned. I hurt and be hard, but it's so much harder. Well, I keep doing the best I can, best I can.
Welcome in and welcome under and welcome back to Under the Apron, the podcast that asks one very important question. Can we have a good podcast with two bartenders that met on Tinder? And we'll find that out today. I am joined here, as always, with our co-host, Skylar Brumley. How you feeling, Skylar?
Feeling great. Feeling
Feeling-
Not as good as Cowboy right now.
And we're going to have Cowboy on the podcast today because we got nobody to take care of him. So we have 5 people on the pod. How you feeling, Cowboy? Good talk. And we are here with our 2 special guests. We're doing a round table today, so it'll be some fun. We'll play some games. It's going to be a little bit different than our normal episodes. We are here with Meg and Liam. Thank you guys for doing this.
Thanks for having us on.
Liam was just telling us before we started that you just got back from Ireland.
Yes, I was in Dublin for 2 weeks.
That's awesome.
Mid-January to the start of February.
I think it's so fucking clutch too. And I had this all planned out and it got railroaded. But when you're bartending in the city, if you can get out of town during the winter for
Right.
2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, I wanted to
January
get out.
especially is
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
January or
prime time
February,
to get out.
something just to cut into the.
So slow in January, so you're not really missing out on money.
Yeah, you're not missing out on money. And also the city just, I think everybody has some form of seasonal affective disorder.
Yeah, true. Agreed.
It's just, so I'm jealous. Did you have fun?
Yeah, I had a good crack. I surprised my mom for her birthday.
Nice. Oh, that's fucking
At
sick.
like 5
So
a.m.
nice.
on her birthday, so it
Nice.
was like quite a surprise.
That's awesome.
Okay, so we are gonna move along, and since Liam's the only person who has not told a story on this podcast before, the floor is yours. What do you got for us?
I looked down and I could see the inside of my leg basically. I will never suck your dick.
I wound up watching Back to the Future, getting fucked up with Doc Brown.
As he sits her on the stool, and no joke, she shit herself.
Oh no!
Dude, this story's crazy, guys.
It's story time.
So I was 18, I think, in Dublin, and I was in the height of my stealing drinks phase, which I'm not proud of. Let's get the record straight. But someone dared me to, or I lost a prank or something, or I lost a bet, so I had to steal a drink, and I reached my arm around, or I found a cup that I wanted, reached my arm around, took a big swig, and it was puke.
Oh!
Chunky, stringy puke.
Oh no,
Just
that's
in-
karma.
Just in a glass, yeah. Just sitting in a Guinness
How
glass.
drunk were you when you took this?
Not really enough. Not
Did
enough.
you puke into the glass
Well,
afterwards?
Oh my God.
No, keep it going. Tell us
It went
in
back
detail.
into the glass, and there was a second where I was scrapping to get the bits out of my teeth.
Where was this?
This was in Flannery's. Shout out to Flannery's in Dublin.
Okay, in Dublin. It's funny because a buddy of mine who was on the podcast told a story about how his friend was in line at a dive bar that had a really long bathroom line, and he threw up into his glass and then just held it The whole time he was waiting in line because he didn't want to like make it anybody else's problem, so he just waited in line with a
Fair play to
cup
him.
of his own puke.
The problem is that was not the first or not the only time I ever drank puke.
Okay, well, what was
It happened again where
when did it happen?
I was at another club and I was like being a scumbag and just like being like, I don't want to buy any drinks, so I'm gonna find half empty ones and drink them. And it happened again, and since then I have never stolen a drink.
This is karma times 2. Like,
yeah.
Holy
You
Jesus
think I would have
Christ.
learned from the first time to at least check what's in the glass? But
That's crazy.
My co-bartender kicked a
Glass.
couple people out yesterday for doing that.
For puking
Where?
in a cup.
No, for
for stealing from
for
me.
stealing because there
Yeah.
were these 2 glasses that were full, and me and him had already talked about it. It's like, do we keep them there? Should we bust them? He's like, give them a second. They might come out from outside. Who knows? And then the scumbag sitting right next to the glasses, a moment later had them in front of them and were drinking them, and they had already tipped us like 75 cents on like a fucking $20 tab.
any excuse.
So Harold was like, "That's pretty gross that you just did that. Huh? Those are other people's drinks," and called them out in front of,
Nice.
of the people behind them, and they were like, and then they left immediately right after.
I mean, it's funny. Like, I'm 38. I feel like I've lost touch with that part of myself. But when I was in my early 20s and you're broke as fuck and
Yes.
all you want to do is drink,
Yeah.
like you do whatever. You're basically a fucking crackhead. But just when it comes to alcohol, like you're figuring out little things that you can do to whatever it takes to get drunk. Okay, so we're gonna move along to some other shit. We're really just kind of playing around on this episode, so we'll have some fun and figure some stuff out along the way. Does anybody have a topic that they wanted to discuss related to the service industry?
How do you deal with situations where you're not up for the combo that they want?
I walk away and pretend I'm busy.
Fair enough.
You're just
I
like,
walk away and
"Bye."
pretend I'm busy. I just go do something on the other side of the bar, and
I have a go.
What
I
if
have an
there's
itch I have
nothing
go
to
scratch
do?
it.
Like, what if there's
I go
no
start
one in the bar?
I will start a conversation with a customer I would rather have a conversation with. I do that a lot. So like if someone's like really getting deep into something and I'm like, this is so boring to me, I go and try and find a more interesting conversation.
Well, one time a customer told Skylar that her friend just found out that her boyfriend was fucking their dog.
That one when I
Dog?
was
Like animal dog.
Like their dog.
Yes.
The girlfriend was fucking the dog.
No,
the
no.
girlfriend
Boyfriend.
found out that her boyfriend was fucking the dog.
So that's a time when you want to hear the conversation.
That I want to know what breed.
I had
the
one.
dog-
Yeah.
And how,
It doesn't make it any more okay.
No, no.
I'm just curious.
and how big was your
Wait,
boyfriend?
but also like that's such a good story though. So like I would love for that person to be engaging with me.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
want
yeah.
to
Stop
engage
what
with
I'm
that
fucking
customer.
doing. Yeah.
I would be like, sorry guys, we're closed.
No one's
What
getting a
do you
drink right
need?"
now.
Yeah.
I'm here with this.
Yeah, the juicy stories are great. If you're coming in as a customer and you want to talk to the bartender, just make sure you got something along the lines of my boyfriend's fucking my dog, and then we'll be okay with it. I don't know why that just reminded me of this, and this is completely off the side of this shit, but this past shift at Alligator Lounge, I found like my bartender came up at some point and was like, "I've got some fucking tea for you." That's why, because you said the tea. She's like, "I got some tea for you." There, I was like, "I don't even drink tea." And then I guess what happened is we have pizza cooks, and we have a new bar back who's young and she's pretty, and the pizza cook's wife came in and went up to the bartender or bar back because she's also been helping the pizza guys out with pizza. So somehow, some way, she thought that these guys were having sex, and she went up to our bar back and was like, "Are you fucking my husband?" First of all, and then she was like,
Shit.
"Give me your phone. I need to look through your text." While during like a packed shift on a Saturday, and she was like, "What?" This girl's like maybe 21. I have no idea. She's she like just off the bus from wherever, just very innocent little white girl. Our pizza cook's like a 50-year-old Mexican dude.
Oh my God.
There's no way they're having sex.
Obviously, they're fucking.
There's no way.
Obviously,
How
they're
could you not put that
she's,
together?
She's like a foot taller than him. Like, it's not happening.
Cognitive dissonance there. Of
Yeah.
like,
Damn.
just because clearly this 50-year-old Mexican is probably pretty hot on the 21-year-old girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then she's just like, oh, because that, and I want to fuck him, she must want to fuck him. They're fucking.
Of Correlation is causation.
Simple math.
Yeah, it's good math.
One
Yeah,
plus
it's
one
good math.
equals they're fucking.
The jealousy at the bar can be fucking brutal. I don't know if you guys have ever been like in a relationship with somebody or watched somebody's, partner get really fucking jealous constantly, but it's not fun.
No, it is
I can
not.
imagine.
No
I
bueno.
do have a regular who, I just don't get the appeal of him at all. He's
Shout
He's
out,
a 3
sir.
out of 10.
less -3, I would say. He is been. This is one of the topics that I kind of want to bring up. And it was just like, are there any who are the regular? Who are your regulars? Who do you know? Every day they're gonna be there. They're gonna say something. They're gonna do something. This man has been coming to this bar well before it was the bar that it is. He's late 50s, early 60s, elevator mechanic. Everyone who knows me knows who I'm talking about right now.
no.
And he's just gross. He's just the worst. He's there he gets off work at 3 p.m. and he's there till close almost every single night.
Jesus Christ.
And he pulls like nobody's business. I literally one time he was making out with this other regular, and then his girlfriend came in and saw them making out, and it was like a full blown. I was behind the bar again, stop service, everybody. Roll the cameras. Real Housewives of George and Jack's tap room. They were screaming at each other. And so then they all go outside. Next thing I know, they're all in the bathroom together.
Stop.
All three of them.
Shut the fuck up.
All three of them. I was like,
He must have a horse cock or something.
Yeah.
Right?
I think he just is has a lot of cocaine too.
Okay.
Ooh, that does help.
Yeah. Either have a horse cock or cocaine.
And if you've got both,
one or the other.
honey,
Yeah.
Well,
You're
if you got both. You got a horse cock that doesn't work very well. But so you know the guy, because the other thing is he
because
could
he
be very
comes in all the time.
charismatic. Is he not charismatic?
No, he's creepy.
Okay.
But the thing is, he's
Sick.
been
Same
around.
thing.
Here's the thing though.
Potato,
he's
potato.
Just,
Yeah. Potato
he's been
rapist.
around. I don't get how he's still around. He makes comments on my body all the time. He makes comments, about my friends. He comes up and he's touching them, he'll grab their shoulders. And one day someone was so uncomfortable that I was like, okay, I'm gonna finally kick this guy out. He doesn't get residency here because he's been here for forever.
Yeah, I totally
that's not
agree.
an excuse to be.
I agree with that.
Yeah, so then I kicked him out, and he was like, why, Meg? You're making me feel like I'm a creep. And I looked at him, and I was like, you are a creep. You're a fucking creep. Do you not get it? He was like, now you're making me feel bad. I was like, you've been making people feel bad
Creeps
for
have
12
feelings
years.
too.
Get your shit together. So this was kind of my question is do you guys have these people? Do you see these people that just get away with it because they're regular?
Yeah.
They give the bar a lot of money. They've been coming around for a while. They're kind of inundated into the community. And is there a line? Where's the line? I don't see it. I don't get it.
when the one that the knife guy smacked one of the bartenders at my old job. He was a regular at my old job. He got kicked out 86 for good.
Good. I will say that maybe my biggest frustration, having worked in a couple of different places in New York, and maybe this is coincidental that just it happens to be that the places that I worked at are like this. There doesn't seem to be a line. The places that I've worked at seem to cater to creepy guys and really not have much in the way of consequences for them. The worst that can happen is that they get kicked out that night, and then they're just welcome back with open arms the next fucking time that they're there. The problem is, it's not always tangible, right? If a guy walks up to you and grabs your tit, get the fuck out.
I'd box him.
Yeah, punch him straight. Well, you
Right
Meg
hook.
Boxes. So, but,
In case you didn't know.
yeah. Go to Meg's Box. But I
Jesus, that's one of those comments at the bar.
exactly.
Go to Meg's Box.
But
All right, I'm gonna step. I'm gonna.
yeah. Get out of this podcast.
86.
86
Do
forever.
your own podcast. Laurent.
Laurent gets canceled.
Anyway, if
No,
someone
no.
were to walk up to me and grab my
Yeah, it's not that's tangible, right? That's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
that is a specific line that you have crossed, and now we can say get the fuck out and never come back. The problem with a lot of the creepiness is it's not really tangible. It's and so in order to get to the point where you're willing to kick somebody out of the bar, especially a regular customer, and especially a regular customer who spends a lot of money and tips well, you need solid evidence, right? To go, this is why we're kicking you out.
Yeah.
And so I think that's that gray area that they stay in, and they know, especially certain places like Alligator Lounge, like Easy Lover, I can pretty much get away with anything as long as I don't cross to the line where they can go, look, this is exactly what you did.
Yeah.
That's Knife Guy. He used to just stare and be creepy, and then he finally did something so egregious, which it's crazy that it had to get to the point of pulling a knife to be
Or
called Knife
smacking
Guy.
a bartender.
But it's so egregious. But he was being creepy the whole time.
Right.
But you can't say, "Oh, I don't want him in my bar because he stares."
The bar should feel responsibility to be a part of that change and to stand up and be like, this is no longer acceptable. Like with a loud spray, hey guys, from now on, no grabbing girls' tits. Like just a basic house rules.
Seems like a fair house.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good one. I think we should post that on
Have it
all
on the wall.
You know how it's like employees must wash hands and
Yeah.
also not grab tits.
Do not grab tits. Yeah.
I have another hot take. I don't mind when people order lemon drops.
Oh,
Because it's
Yeah,
your
you're not getting
favorite
sugar, though.
shot.
Fuck
You're not
yeah,
get-
but I don't
No
even
sugar,
care
yeah.
if
You're
they
not getting
order it.
sugar on the rim. Get fucked.
Oh, besides
off,
that,
yeah.
I'm not gonna do
Me
that.
too,
part.
because I don't.
Yeah.
You are the reason why.
It's just fast. I can
Yeah,
do it
it's
quickly.
just like it's as fast as a margarita. I'm assuming.
You're the reason why I don't mind making that, because at one point you didn't like to take shots, so I call it the Skylar special. And now when someone orders it, I'm like, my other bartender, if they're working, they'll be like, "Fuck this," I'll be like, "I'll make it."
Yeah.
And then you charge them like $15 a shot. and
It's
great.
also it's a lot of money for minimal work,
yeah.
and you can do. And they order 8, and you don't have to put ice in the fucking glasses and throw. Dude,
I think
It's quick.
I
Easy
think
money.
the lemon drop is a lot like Dave Matthews Band. It's not actually the shot or the band that's terrible. It's the people who like it.
Fantastic.
That is amazing.
Fantastic
The
take
group
on
of
that.
people who are asking for lemon drop shots constantly
Well, they
are
turned
the
to-
worst people on the planet.
they're green tea people now.
They make
Well,
you.
you're
they
that,
make
Skylar.
they make me racist against white people, and I'm white, and you have made me hate my own people out there. Those of you who are ordering lemon drop shots, I like a lemon drop shot too.
They do
I
green tea now, though.
pre-batched 4 bottles of lemon drop for Skylar's
for my
bachelor
bachelor
party.
party, yeah.
So if we're talking about people who order fucking lemon
Yeah.
drops,
Okay.
we're
I'm
here.
embarrassed to order them 100%.
Of course you should be. Although you actually, it's fun because you look like somebody's dad. So like, you could either be ordering it for your daughter or it's unexpected. But when it's like cross-eyed from New Jersey, 22nd birthday, and they're like,
I get 17 lemon drops.
yeah,
So true.
it's every single time they're cross-eyed. I don't know what that is, but
Something in the lemon
drunk.
drops.
yeah.
Whatever I'm putting in
There's
the
something in this drop, dude.
I have a hot take,
Hot take.
but it's not really that related to.
Come on, then.
Recently, I had an argument with my roommate. Would you rather give up for the rest of your life head or melted cheese?
melted
Head.
cheese
And
1000%.
I'm giving up head.
Head.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe I just don't get enough of it because men don't do that. Unfortunately.
No, I think head is
Ask
better
any
for women than it is.
Well,
for
Left
that,
men.
and then
That's
that
what
was
my
my
girlfriend
that was
said.
my
But
Feminists are
like
just
you're
as good as
maybe a
males.
different
Yeah,
person.
I'm better.
I'm a lesbian.
You know what I mean? But I don't think fucking dicks are as good as tongues.
Yeah.
Wait, but like what specifically about melted cheese?
Okay.
Melted-
Think about pizza.
Yeah, I
No
could
pizza?
give up
Hey.
pizza for head 1000%.
I think you just figured out how to get more head. Put melted cheese down there.
Melted cheese on it.
Third
Put some
space.
cheese on it. Dude, if you're out there and you're a woman and you're not getting head and you feel like you should, just put some cheese on it.
I actually had a full
Easy fix. Put
I had a
cheese.
Grate some
full-blown
cheese on it.
conversation with my friends this weekend about how the standard whenever any of us have ever hooked up with a dude is they never give head. Like it's just not a thing.
That's
poor
so
form.
crazy.
Poor form.
That's crazy.
Fucking for
Well,
you
the
guys?
thing is, you guys might be an anomaly, but talk to your fucking friends because
Okay.
they're not out here doing it.
Damn.
I know one
Sorry about
friend
my
who
friends.
exclusively does it because he does too much cocaine and can't get it up. So he uses
Hey,
it as
There you go.
that's
a
but that's
crutch.
great.
Talk
you
to
know,
talk to
Yeah.
cokeheads. Put
Certified
some coke on
monk.
it.
Yeah.
Put some coke on it. Put some cheese on it.
Girls, you aren't fucking enough cokehead.
Yeah.
here's my thing is like this is really interesting to me. The reason you guys chose head is because you're probably going to orgasm from sex.
Yeah.
We probably won't orgasm from sex and will only orgasm.
I'm well aware that that women would for sure probably would pick head.
Yeah.
I think we've
Or
absolutely
cheese,
learned
sorry.
something.
melted
Yeah.
cheese. I would choose melted cheese.
We've definitely learned something about males and females.
Yeah.
This is we're learning.
Yeah.
Save that for the
welcome
end
back
of
to the Under the Apron podcast, where we learn things about men and women.
cheese related mainly.
This is
Melted.
we're opening a can of worms that goes way too far. But I do think it's a sad world in America when it comes to sex, because people aren't the conversations aren't had in a healthy way when you're growing up. Like my father's Dutch. He's from the Netherlands. He moved here when he was 30. My dad never had a problem talking to me about sex. He walked around the house naked. Like, he made me very comfortable and at ease with all of it, and sort of like, gave me advice throughout. And I think it made me feel very healthy and comfortable when it came to sex.
Sure.
And like, the fact that you're out here in New York City of all places, like, that should be a bunch of great dudes to choose from, and they're not even.
Meg's not even getting boxed.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
I box, but not getting boxed.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's why you box.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really missing out on something in my life.
Yeah, melted cheese for sure. I'm keeping head. Actually, I had a funny one. Do you guys think I have to look this up because I kind of forget why this was a question, that genitals have been put on the wrong person? Because I think
Gotta
God.
go in the trans debate right now.
No. Yeah, basically. Trans. How do we feel? No. But if you, for guys are bad about being able to figure out how to make a woman come, and that's in
Yes.
part because guys are dumb and sort of
Yes.
just like they just kind of want something easy and go, this is how we do it.
Yes.
So if you had a penis, it would be easy for that guy, because a penis is very easy for a man. You just go bum bum bum. So, and then if we had pussies, then like, women are more willing to kind of figure that shit out and like go the extra mile to get that person off. So my hot take is that genitals have been put on the wrong gender. We should have vaginas, and women should have penises, and we'd be getting each other off a lot more.
I think what you're not.
I have so many things to say, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
I think what maybe you're not recognizing a little bit in that take is that the reason that women are probably a little bit more patient and able to deal with complicated shit, and men want to just fucking, is because
They have.
we got dicks and we can fucking jerk real quick.
Well, there's only one way to
Women
find
gotta
out.
learn. Yeah.
All I'm saying is, if anyone has a simple conversation about what someone likes,
Yeah.
that's all it takes.
Yes.
That's literally all it takes.
But that's not
Because-
going to happen.
No, but that's why we have our own genitals for a reason. Like, we figure it out on our own, and then you talk about it together about, like, oh, hey, this is what I enjoy, this is what I like, this is in whatever.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying, but I think it could still work the way it is if we had
Is
a
it?
conversation.
Is it working?
No, but that no one's having a conversation.
Well,
Oh my God, a woman is telling us to communicate. Let's go. Classic.
I think a problem as well for men is that like they might feel like their ego is bruised if
Sure.
a woman is having to tell them what to do, which
Sure.
should not be the case.
That
at all.
shouldn't be the
That's
case.
the biggest thing.
That should not be the case. Listen, I agree with you. This all has a very easy fix. Unfortunately, it's not that easy, because it has to start in the household. You raise a child to understand what sex is, and you raise them to be a lover, which means that you're asking questions and that you're concerned with your partner and whether or not they're enjoying it, and how can we continue to do that in the right way. That message isn't getting out. It seems to most people, and it's really hard to beat that over the head of a 30-year-old man who has never thought that way and be like, hey man, can you just stop jackrabbit fucking me for 5 seconds so that we can talk about whether or not I'm even here? Like, am I even here right now?
Trust me, I grew up Catholic. There's one thing I learned and one thing I didn't learn. I learned how to drink, and I didn't learn what sex was until I had to figure it out myself. That's it. That's straight up all I learned. Yeah. So, and that goes for that's a a microcosm of so many different types of people that don't learn. I think that Europeans do it right. Say what you will about the French, they're so open about sex, and that's why they're more romantic than other people.
The French are the people that mostly get kicked out of bars, though. Too fucking.
Good point.
There's something about them,
They say, "Can I have a beer?"
They would answer melted. They would definitely answer melted cheese, by the way. But
yeah, because
would you like to come home and have some melted cheese with me, please?
The most French thing I've ever seen.
I have heard that you box. What is it like that in Ireland? Is there more of an openness?
Mostly Catholic country. So
cheers to that.
Catholic guilt is a major thing over there. So people don't like talking about it. It's too taboo.
Sure.
But I had American parents growing up in Ireland, so
they told you exactly.
Yeah, they
were
were telling me too much.
You were double down on not talking.
Yeah,
about
well,
anything.
a little. They're kind of hippies, so they were good about it.
That's
they were
good.
in a good way about it.
That's does anybody have any other thoughts on hot takes, topics, anything?
It's not really a hot take, but what do you think about
Topics.
first dates sitting at the bar opposed to a table?
Oh, always at the bar.
Bar is more
Always
fun.
at the bar.
Bar is more fun.
And you can utilize the bartender if things are
true.
getting weird.
If you need help.
Wait, who was just talking about the first date being going grocery shopping?
Me. Oh, so
Oh, that's gas.
not me. My parents. My dad was a bar manager, and my mom would come in and play pool at the bar. And my dad would get kind of jealous. He had a crush on her, and he finally asked her to hang out one day. And she was like, "Okay, meet me here for our first date." And then he showed up, and it was a grocery store, and she took him grocery shopping. And then he was like, "This is weird. I don't know if this is gonna work out." And then she kept coming into the bar, and she would hustle guys at pool. And so my dad admitted to me not too long ago that he used to cut those guys off and kick them out because he was jealous.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he would literally cut them off so they would have to leave so that he would fall in love with mom. And 81 is when they were 50-something years, 60-something years later. I don't know. Sorry, mom and dad. 1981 is when they got married. So 1980. So
44. No. Oh, Jesus.
44.
44 years later. Wow, guys.
Imagine you have one beer and the bartender's like, "You gotta go because you're playing pool too well."
Yeah.
Playing pool with
You're
my
flirting
girl.
You're flirting too hard.
What a fucking weird. Your dad's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
If the idea of a bartender just getting telling every guy who walks into the bar that they're too drunk.
Hey, but he got the girl.
He got the girl.
And then they had 5 kids.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
A dream.
Good for you. Well, but the reason I asked that, is because I don't know about you guys, but first dates for me, I'd rather do the grocery store than go to a bar and hang out and have to talk side by side. Let's go do something together where we have distracting
Activity
things.
is a good idea.
Yeah.
I would be so judgmental of what people got at the grocery store, though. I don't need to know that quite right away, you know?
Yeah,
That's intimate.
yeah.
Yeah, because,
What would be a red flag that they put in the basket?
I hate when people buy pre-chopped vegetables or minced garlic,
can
garlic.
Fuck right off
If you get garlic,
Yeah.
garlic and suck a dick.
We have garlic in my fridge.
no,
right now.
Dad, chop the garlic. It changes every
Yeah.
recipe.
I agree with you.
It's true.
Garlic is a sin.
Yeah, well, I'm a sinner.
So if someone put that in the cart, done. No more. Not a second
I'll tell
date.
you a fucking green flag. Totino's pizza rolls.
Yes.
If a chick puts Totino's pizza rolls. Dude,
I'll fuck her right there.
that's my shit. Man.
Fuck her right there in the frozen food section.
Oh wait, are you a microwave or oven person for the pizza rolls?
I'm a microwave person, but I am.
Ooh,
No, I'm
horrible
learning.
take.
I'm
Hot
learning.
Take. That is a hot take.
I'm learning.
You microwave your bacon?
I used to.
He
I
looked
got.
like he was about to fucking murder you, dude.
I did.
I have a
used to,
knife, and
like
I
10,
would've taken
like
it
10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knife guy. Shocking surprise. He's knife guy the whole time.
I was wearing a mask the whole time.
You looked up like Liam Neeson from Taken. You were like, "Do you microwave bacon?"
Tell me the fucking truth. Do you
I've got a set of
microwave
skills. I'm trying to think of red flag for
your bacon? For a
grocery shop, man.
Garlic.
Yeah, sure.
Is a good one.
Why not? Why not? I'll give a fuck. White Claws.
Sure.
White Claws would
Flavored
be
seltzer? That's maybe a hot
yeah,
take
it's a
for
little
me.
weird.
A gallon of milk.
Oh, milk. Milk.
Full gallon.
A full, like
milk.
maybe
Full gallon.
maybe a quart because you need it for like a recipe.
Yeah.
A gallon of
Gallon is crazy.
crazy to me.
What are you doing with the rest
Full
of it?
gallon is
What are you doing?
No, those people are pouring a glass at dinner, and you
I,
know it. They're drinking a glass
I
at every dinner.
sometimes work with a bartender who is sober and drinks a quart of milk every shift.
Are they fucking fat?
I want to know where the bodies are.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely a serial
I'm
killer.
crying.
But they-
It's not
did they
even the
put on
smelling
weight?
salts.
No, he's like a fit fella.
Fit fella. Fuck.
That's so funny that milk became such a fucking serial killer thing in the
Ted
past
Bundy
couple.
vibes for sure.
Yeah. Well, that's her
It
favorite.
used to
killer.
be like so wholesome.
Favorite killer?
They asked me in one of the
Yeah.
previous episodes on like a quick, like rapid fire, and they were like, "Who's your favorite serial killer?" I was like, Ted Bundy.
He was
I don't
good.
know.
He was good at what he did.
Yeah.
Do you want to do Liam's Fast Five and see,
Yeah, let's
if
see.
how similar they are to?
Did you know that he saved a bunch of people's lives on a suicide hotline thing?
Did he?
Yeah, I
That's
did read
so
about
ironic.
Like 35.
Yeah, that's why he's my favorite, obviously.
that.
What a fucking psycho.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
You got to just think, just
Quickly.
Okay.
right at the top of your head.
Chris Marcella's Fast Five. Or 10.
Celebrity male bang.
Idris Elba.
Yeah, me too.
Favorite murderer.
Ted Bundy, honestly.
See? Yeah.
He was a handsome cunt.
Your favorite movie of the year.
Saltburn.
Dinner with Putin or Kim Jong Un.
Kim Jong Un.
Okay. Your daily affirmation that you think more people should recite at the beginning of their day.
If you don't try, you don't fail.
There you go.
There you go. She said, "Kill it."
I said,
Right?
I said
Kill
you're
it.
killing it.
You're killing it. Yeah.
Just like Ted Bundy.
Don't try, you don't fail isn't really an affirmation.
We are going to finish the episode by doing something that we've started to do, which is a word association game. So I'm going to read off a bunch of shit. Anybody is welcome to just jump on the mic between the two of you and just throw out the first thing that comes to mind. Okay? Bad sex.
Melted cheese.
Beat me to it, guy.
Brunch.
Bitch.
Love bitch.
I
I was just about to say bitch, too.
Wait, wow. Okay.
Day off.
Was that payoff?
Day off.
Oh, right.
Great, that was perfect. Laundry.
Thursdays.
Vegan. Gay.
You're not allowed to.
That was Liam. Skinny.
Margarita.
Dennis.
Oat milk.
Gallon.
Just a sigh.
That's magicians.
Cool.
Hot. When they're hot, they're fucking hot.
Yeah,
Oh man.
that's true. Jews, same thing.
Hot.
Cool.
When they're
Cool.
Jesus, man.
I happen to be Jewish.
So it's okay.
SpongeBob.
Holes.
Dubstep.
Trash.
Butt stuff.
Holes.
I was going to say SpongeBob.
10%.
Not me.
Dad bod.
Not me. Just kidding.
Yes, me.
Influencer. Gay
Bitch.
All right, guys. Well, this has been fun. Thank you both for doing this. I really appreciate it, man. It's nice to get to know you a little bit. I hope you guys have had fun. We love you, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Woo!
Thank you.